everyone, and welcome to the RV Inspection and Care podcast and video. I'm Dwayne. I'm a certified RV inspector, and today we're going to be talking about the RV park 10-year rule for older RVs and what it means for RV camping going forward. I'm asked about this an awful lot, and there's a lot of discussion about it on the internet. So what is the 10-year rule anyway? Well, basically it says that an RV park has the right to refuse you entry to their campground if your RV is 10 years old or older. So here we are when this video and podcast is being made in 2023. So it means that any RV that's 2013 or older would just be turned away. Well, why would an RV park make a rule like that? Well, the reason for the rule is most often to be able to allow the RV park to keep out older, poorly maintained RVs, ones that are ugly and junky and trashy, or ones that have been maintained so poorly that it's clear that they could break down right in the park and maybe even be abandoned there. So if you get enough of these lower appearing type of RVs, well, you get them in a park, and then before you know it, the RV park has a reputation for being a low quality park. And that's just the opposite of what park owners really want. They want good things being said about their park, not that they are a whole collection of low quality RVs. So 10 years is used as a number where they feel that these kind of problems can start to happen. They can start to show up. In other words, for the first 10 years of an RV's life, it's generally felt that they're going to have a decent appearance anyway, but getting beyond that, it can get dicey. Well, that's not a perfect rule, quite frankly. It just isn't. We all know that there are some older rigs, and we're talking 30, 40 years old, that look fantastic because their owners have cared for them very carefully. They look after them. They're always maintaining them. On the other hand, I've seen just the opposite. I have seen 5-year-old RVs that have been essentially trashed. They are awful, in awful shape, because the owners just didn't care about them at all and haven't done anything to care for them. So the rule's not perfect. First of all, we can say that, but it is generally sort of understandable and reasonable. Well, how many parks have this rule? The truth is that it's not all the parks. It is a significant number, and it is growing at this point. But that's not the real question. The real question we want to answer is, how strictly is that rule being enforced by the parks that have it? In other words, if your RV is 10 years old or older, how hard is it going to be for you to find camping accommodations in the future? Well, here's the answer to that. Here's the truth. Most parks only use it in very extreme cases. Yes, they have the rule. It's on their books and so on, but they rarely actually pull it out and use it. And it seems like it's most often actually enforced in areas like Arizona and Florida in the wintertime. These are high traffic areas. They've got a whole lot of people there anyway, so they can be a little bit more picky about things. And park appearance is very critical in these areas, because if somebody doesn't like staying in your park, no problem. They can usually just go down the road and find another RV park and stay there where there aren't junky RVs all around them. So that is where you see this kind of rule often enforced. However, there are some high-end RV parks that do strictly enforce this rule pretty much all the time. Now, why? Because they cater to that higher end crowd. They want RVers that are ready to spend a lot of money. They usually have an awful lot of amenities for them. And so they want people who spend money to stay there. And as a result, they want to keep out any RVs that could offend that higher end crowd. Well, what should you do if you find a situation where you are asked about your RV's age and you have an RV that's older than 10 years? Well, actually, to handle this situation properly, you need to have been doing something long before you're asked about it. What you need to do is make sure that you keep your RV looking good, maintain that RV, maintain it well, especially the outside appearance. Make sure that it looks good to folks that are viewing it. And, I've made some videos on how to do that. It's not difficult. A lot of people think, oh my goodness, it's so much work to do that to my RV outside, or I'm going to have to pay so much money to have detailers constantly keeping it up. No, you don't. It's actually very simple. There's a system I use that's easy, it's quick, it's very effective. It's worked for us through all of our full-time travels. I've made some videos that explain how that can be done, and I'll put links to them in the description of both the video and the podcast, so you can check that out. Now, once you get your RV up to snuff, so to speak, you get it really looking good, take a good digital photo of that RV and keep it on hand. Have it ready so that you can send to an RV park that requests a photo to be able to see what your RV looks like. Now, here is a couple of photos of our rig, and this is what we like to send to RV parks who ask us about it. Now, if you're an RV park owner, would you have any objection to that RV being in your park? I know I wouldn't. So it's important to have it ready, have it on hand so that you can send it. Now, the reality is this. We've been all over this country for 4 years now, and we've only been asked for a photo twice in all of that time, in all of our travels across the U.S., and that includes Arizona and Florida as well. And both times when we sent them the photo, they said, that's just fine, no problem, we approve your reservation. So I can say this with confidence. If you don't stay at exclusively high-end resorts all the time, it's really not going to be much of a problem that you're going to run into regarding this 10-year RV park rule. Is the 10-year rule something you need to be aware of? Oh, yes, it certainly is. No doubt about that. But it's not something that you need to be overly worried and concerned about. As long as you maintain your RV and you keep it looking good, which is really what you should be doing anyway, then you should be fine. Well, that's it for now. Have safe and happy travels, my friends. Until next time.